dimensions there were. He was on number 13. And he was trying to explain it to me, and it hurt my head. So just quit. Just stop at 4, because I don't even get that one. You know? But you got to understand it. He would go on and on. And see, I didn't hear good. And I did hear yeah, but. But I always heard yeah. And we heard that all the time. Yeah. And I can tell you this, whether you knew Denny for 20 minutes or 20 years or 20 decades, you knew the same Denny we all knew. He was just him all the time. And he inspired me to be free enough to be me all the time. He helped me to find out who I really was. And he helped me to look at who I really was. The good, the bad, and the ugly. He also helped me to have faith, to walk away from some of the stuff I didn't want to be anymore, and to call it what it was. He said, that's not who you are. You're a brand new creation. You're struggling with the flesh. And I hated my flesh at a lot of points. I was just sharing with another friend of mine who used to be my landlord. He forgot all about it, but I remember it like it was yesterday. My wife and I were battling outside the house, and he was in the yard next door. There was screaming and yelling going on. And he said, is everything okay over there? I said, no. You better dial 911 because somebody's dying. I didn't know what it was going to be, but there was fury in the house. And I got to tell you the truth, this is after I was saved. This is after I was a Christian. And it didn't go in my brain with what was going on in my body, with what was going on in my spirit. It didn't meld, and I couldn't understand it. But Denny helped me figure that out more times than dozens, over and over and over. He loved me through it. He loved me in spite of the animal I was. And he inspired me like nobody else. I can tell you that he encouraged me to love people where they were, without judging them, without condemning them. The people that I didn't want to like, he taught me how to love them. And you guys, I'm jealous of the whole family. And I said it to Zane just the other day. He's got such a huge head start to have the wisdom of Denny for the 17 years of his start of his life, because I didn't get to start getting that until I was 40. And he's made such a huge difference in my life. And you guys, I don't even know the other grandchildren, but I know you guys have such a huge head start. Don't waste it. Take it for what it was. That guy just blew me away with his intelligence and his ability to communicate. And he's one of very few people on the face of this earth. And you guys know it. And I'm proud that he taught this legacy to his family. When he walked away, he was never ashamed to say, I love you. Never. And you know what? Zane is an example to me. Because Zane is never ashamed to look dad or granddad or mom or anybody else in the eye and say, I love you. That's the legacy I want to live on. And I want to carry that forward for Denny, and I promise I will. Denny, I love you. One of the things he said to me over and over and over, he told me at least 1,000 times, the next one's the last one. Talking about his heart attack. I know it. The next one's the last one. And he struggled with relationships on the face of this earth. He didn't like relationships. In his own words. I don't get it. I have relationships with my family, but I don't care about the rest of these people. It's true. Right? He says, I don't get it. But he says, but David and I, he says, you and I, and he told us in front of class a lot, he says, you and I, we have a relationship that has nothing to do with the flesh. And our relationship will always, always go on. When this flesh is dead and buried, I'm going to live on in you, and you're going to live on in me. And I know exactly what he meant. And if you don't, I would encourage you to have a good talk with the guy upstairs. Find out. That's what Denny would say, I'm sure. You and God need to talk. I can't say enough about what a huge change Denny has made in my personal life, in my spiritual life, in my relational life, and in my life with my family. he made a huge impact in his life, and I know that almost every face in this room can say that exact same thing about Denny. It didn't take much of Denny to make a change in a life. Denny, I really appreciate you. And Mama Ann, I won't let it stop. I love all y'all.